Seahawks still have DK, still have Tyler Lockett, but the defense is starting to get aged, starting to get wore out. Their quarterback's kind of up, up in the air. So they do have the 16th hardest schedule going into these NFL season here. And looking at their record or their schedule right off the bat, Monday night game, the Denver Broncos do come into town, and I think Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos are not going to get a very good warm feeling when they come into Seattle. The Seahawks walk all over them that week 1 game. And
you are crazy.
So why I think that the Seattle Seahawks are going to be a sneaky good bad team, if that makes sense. I do have them finishing.
They don't have Russ.
No, it is because they are still a good team, but their record is not going to really show their record in the end. So I had them going 7-10 with like wins over the Broncos week 1, win over the Falcons week 3, wins over the Arizona Cardinals week 6. They beat the Giants week 8, and then they get on a little bit of a win streak here. So they beat the Giants, they beat the Cardinals again, and then they beat the Panthers, 49ers week 15, and I actually had them beating the Chiefs week 16 as well, giving them that 7-10 record moving forward. But if Geno Smith is a starting quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, they might be a 10-7 team, because I have faith in Geno Smith will kind of have that it factor. But I think Drew Lock is going to win the starting job, giving them a 7-10 record moving forward. What are your thoughts on their season?
I think you're completely wrong. Completely wrong on that, Buck. Come on, man. You cannot believe that they're a 10-win team.
No. I had them 7-10, 7-win team.
Oh, okay. That's still a little too high for me. I just don't. The quarterback position is so important in the NFL. Like it's ridiculously important. It will literally give you the difference between a average or below quarterback and a average or above quarterback. The difference in that is like 4 or 5 games. Like legitimately 4 or 5, because it's everything. Like everything that's important to your offense and really your team is centered around your quarterback. The entire offense is built around him. So if your quarterback is trash or below average, it's not going to work out. So automatically, Russ is not losing in his payback game. I will be beyond shocked if Russ lost to the Seattle Seahawks in his first game at home. I think if they played at Mile High for the first game, I would then say probably there's a better chance that the Seahawks win that game, because he's not used to it. But literally his first game ever, not as a Seahawk, is in the place where he's played all of his NFL games since like 2012, 2013. So like he is not going to lose there. So right off the bat, bang, I think that the Seahawks lose to the Broncos. Then in week 2, the Niners are a way better team. Bang, that's 0-2. Then they play the Falcons. This could be a decent game, but still, I think the Falcons are better than what people give them. Bang, that's 0-3. Let's see here. Lions. I think the Lions are going to be a better team than what people are giving them credit for this year. I'll actually jump on the Michael Buckheister last year bandwagon of the Lions. And bang, that's 0-4. Then they play the Saints. Jameis Winston is trash. Jameis Winston finds a way to fumble the bag in that one. I'll give them a 1 win there. They're 1-4. Then they play the Cardinals, loss. Chargers, loss. Giants, win. That's 2 wins. Cardinals, loss. Buccaneers, loss. Raiders, loss. Rams, loss. Panthers, I'll give them a 3rd win there. Niners, loss. Chiefs, definitely a loss. Jets, I'll give them I'll keep them 3. I think the Jets are better than what people give them credit for as well. Then the Rams, loss. Yeah, they win 3 games next year. 4, 5 at the most. 5 games at the absolute most. 0 games at the least. This is a bad team, I think.
So you have them going 3-14. So Wyatt, let me ask you a question. How hard is it to say hike and turn the ball off and hand it off to Chris Carson?
Oh my.
How hard is it to say hike and turn right and hand off to Rashad Penny? How hard is it to throw the ball up as high as you can, as far as you can, and let a 6'6" receiver, 300 pounds that runs like 25 mile an hour, DK Metcalf, go get the ball? Not that hard, is it? Like Wyatt?
Oh man!
I mean,
you forgot? You forgot Kenneth Walker too, their new running back.
Yeah, which
Michigan State.
Yeah, there you go. So I mean, 3 solid running backs, 2 great receivers in Tyler Lockett and DK, a damn good tight end as well. And the defense isn't.
Oh, good. Sorry.
And the defense isn't going to be anything to sneeze at, right? I mean, they're still going to be a top 12 defense in the league. All you gotta do is put up.
They lost. That's what I was about to say. I wasn't going to cut you off, but now I have to. Bobby Wagner. They lost their field general. They lost the heart and soul of that defense.
You are right. They lost the soul of that defense because he is way over the hill and going to be way overpriced. They are saving so much money for that guy. Jamal Adams is that heart and soul of the defense.
Jamal Adams has like 2 interceptions in his entire career.
It doesn't matter. Jamal Adams led the Seattle Seahawks defense in tackling the first 10 or 11 weeks as a safety. Obviously, Bobby Wagner wasn't doing his freaking job. If you're letting a safety get all those damn tackles, get Bobby Wagner out of that. Like, they are saving so much money. They're going to be so much better just like without him and his egotistical ways. I mean, I'm a linebacker. I played linebacker. I played strong safety. We have freaking egos. We're like, hey, we're better than everybody else. And Bobby Wagner, you should have been like Patrick Wilson and retired a couple years ago. I'm just gonna call a spade at the end of the day. But Wyatt, there is definitely a quarterback controversy that is going to be happening in Seattle between Drew Lock and Geno Smith. But I'm going to give you a wild horse. Do you remember last season when Jacob Eason got drafted by the Indianapolis Colts? And I said, hey, this guy could be a franchise quarterback. Now he is with the Seattle Seahawks, and Jacob Eason, if he gets a chance in Seattle, this could be a match made in heaven. Jacob Eason, a big, strong-arm quarterback, DK that can run like 30 miles an hour with a solid running back core. I mean, 7 wins is not a reach at all, Wyatt. Who do you think is going to win the quarterback?
Washington boy. I will give him that.
What's that?
Jacob Eason is a Washington boy. He's like the all-time leading passer in the state of Washington, like for high school and for college. For like any of the colleges there too. When he played at Washington, he was like the #1 quarterback there.
That's